Welcome back, my students. I'm Ellie at EnglishFunZone.com, and today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to be correcting 2 letters today. So let's get started. The first letter reads, Dear Lily, how are you? Thank you for inviting me to staying with you. Oh, there's an error there. Do you see it? If you said the word staying is incorrect, that's right. We're using the word to here. And if we use to, we can't say ing. So when you use the word to in a sentence like this, there's no ing. So remember, to work, to play, to stay. If you use ing, you would use words am, is, was, were, or are. Am, is, was, were, are. Then that action or that verb would be ing. So, was working, is playing, are staying. Thank you for inviting me to stay with you. I had an unforgettable experience. That's a very good vocabulary word, unforgettable. My favorite part was hiking in a mountain. Okay, so this was something that happened on a specific mountain. Remember, is one of many mountains, but they went hiking on this specific mountain. So my favorite part was hiking on the mountain. You can also say, my favorite part was hiking. We wouldn't necessarily need on the mountain. It's not necessary, not needed. The views were incredible. Again, that's a great vocabulary word, incredible. I saw beautiful flowers and birds at there. We don't use at there. We don't use that. At there. No, at the place, at the time, but not at there. Maybe we could meet each other at beach next time. Oh, there's a word missing here. What word is missing? If you said the at the beach, that's right. Again, it was a specific beach that they went to, so it would be at the beach. Thank you again. See you soon, Anna. Good. This is a very nice letter. It's a short letter. And it's correctly punctuated. All the punctuation marks are correct. So, there's the first letter. Here's the second one. The second one is much longer. And it starts, Dear Tom, how are you? In your letter, you wanted me to tell you how to keep fit and healthy. In my opinion, there are many ways to help you. First of all, you need to eat healthy food. For example, you can eat oranges, tomatoes, and carrots because they have lots of vitamins which are good for you health. Oh. Now there's an error here. Did you see it? The word you, for you health. This should be the possessive, for your health. For is for the purpose, health. Whose health? Your health. And there's a comma missing in this sentence. We have one here, for example, comma, that's right. You can eat oranges, comma, yes, tomatoes, and carrots. There should be another comma here. We have you can eat, they have lots. There are two complete sentences here. We have because, so there should be a comma there. Let's read the sentence again. For example, you can eat oranges, tomatoes, and carrots because they have lots of vitamins which are good for your health. Don't eat junk food. For instance, hamburgers, ice cream, and Coca-Cola, which have plenty of fat and sugar. What mistakes do you see here? Is this a sentence? For instance, hamburgers, ice cream, and Coca-Cola. Let's fix this. Doesn't that look like a you to you? Yeah. When you're writing in longhand, we call this longhand, make sure that looks like an A. Coca-Cola. And it's correctly capitalized because it is a name, Coca-Cola. Okay, so back to my first question. Is this a sentence? For instance, hamburgers, ice cream, and Coca-Cola, which have plenty of fat and sugar. No, it's not a complete sentence. So we could connect it to this part. Don't eat junk food. For instance, hamburgers, ice cream, and Coca-Cola. So let's do that. Comma. Make this a small f. Don't eat junk food. For instance, hamburgers. Oh, be careful. Doesn't that look like a period or a full stop there? That's not the end of the sentence. Make sure that comma goes right down like that. Okay. So, don't eat junk food. For instance, hamburgers, ice cream, and Coca-Cola. Now we're going to end the sentence here. And we're going to add the word they, meaning these things. Or you could say these things, but we're going to say they. They have plenty of fat and sugar. Plenty of. Let's talk about that. Plenty of is a good thing. When we say plenty of, it's something that's good. We have plenty of choices, plenty of seats, right? These are all good things. Plenty of choices, plenty of seats. So that's a good thing. And I don't think sugar and fat in the sentence is supposed to be a good thing. What can we use to say that it's a bad thing? You could say, they have a lot of fat and sugar. Sure. You can say that. Is there another way to say that? You can say, they have an awful lot of fat and sugar. They have an awful lot of fat and sugar. Awful lot of is a bad thing. There was an awful lot of noise. An awful lot of noise. There's an awful lot of cars on the road today. So it's a bad thing. So I'm going to change this to say, they have an awful lot of fat and sugar. If you eat too much, you will get fat. Let's fix the spelling of the word too. Too much. Now be careful, this is a U, not an A. Make a nice U. Too, when we're saying too much, we use a double O. Too much is a negative thing. Too much, it's a bad thing. For example, I ate too much, and I don't feel too good. I don't feel too good. Again, that's that excessive too. We're using too like you would very or a lot. So when you want to talk about excessiveness, like we have here, too much, we use a double O. I ate too much and I don't feel too well. T-O-O. That's one way to use that T-O-O. Too is an adverb that can mean excessively or excessive. Too can also mean also, as in me too. T-O-O, not T-O. We don't say me also. We say me too. Don't eat junk food. For instance, hamburgers, ice cream, and Coca-Cola. They have an awful lot of fat and sugar. If you eat too much, there's a comma missing in this sentence. If you eat too much, you will get fat. Second, you need to sleep early to make you full of energy. Well, we don't sleep early. What do? Need to go to bed early. We go to bed early. We don't sleep early. We go to bed early to make you full of energy. Well, going to bed doesn't make you full of energy. It gives you energy, but I think what the student's trying to say is you need to go to bed early to be full of energy. To be full. You can be full of energy, but you can't make full of energy. And don't forget that punctuation mark goes right at the end of that word, not here. Do you see that? That's too far over. It should be right here. And remember, close that G. Second, you need to go to bed early to be full of energy. The best part is taking exercise regularly. We don't take exercise. What's the word? So if you said doing exercise regularly, that's fine. You can say that. The best part is doing exercises regularly. If you say doing, you have to make that plural. Doing exercises. Doing exercises regularly. Or if you said exercising, ing, that's fine too. The best part is exercising regularly. Remember, when you have am, is, was, were, are, you're going to use ing. Is doing exercises or is exercising, ing. You can run 30 minutes every day. And because this number is talking about time, you can write 30. And look at this period way over here. Remember, put the punctuation mark right at the end of the word. Don't leave it way over here. It looks so lonely there. If the weather is bad, comma, good, you can jump rope or play badminton indoors. door? If you said indoors, that's correct. When we do an action like play or jump rope, we can do it indoors. We're describing where we do it. We do it indoors. We play basketball outdoors. So indoors or outdoors when we're doing an action. And that comma is right. If you start out a sentence with if, there's going to be a comma somewhere, and then you're going to have a subject. So if the weather is bad, comma, subject, you can jump, you. How do you think? Well, we're not asking how, we're asking what. What is information? What? What do you think? So if we're asking for information, we say what, which equals information. If we ask how, we're asking for an explanation. We want to learn how to do something. We want you to explain it. Explain it. How do you go to work? How do you make a cake? How do you play basketball? Right? We want you to explain it. How are you? I'm fine. Explain it. I'm fine. How's your dad? He's good. Explain it. Tell me how he's doing. And she signed it, best wish. Only one wish? Only one? It should be best wishes. Best wishes. Comma. Anna. All right, my students, that ends it for this video. I hope you found it helpful. And thanks to my student for allowing me to correct these on my YouTube channel. And if you have any questions or would like to have something corrected, you can send it to askellie@englishfunzone.com. You can also visit my website, englishfunzone.com, and find a lot of useful information there as well. Okay, my students, that's it. Thanks so much for liking, subscribing, and, all of that other fun stuff. And don't forget to click the bell to get notified when I do post videos. We're still working on The Great Gatsby, and the next chapter is coming soon, as well as vocabulary words for that chapter. Okay, until next time, you know what to do. Keep practicing. Thanks for watching. Bye.